Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry I've been away for a little while, between life and the holidays, and I'm currently suffering from allergies. I haven't been able to make as many videos as I'd like, so I'd like to apologize about that. But I'd also like to say thank you to everyone who commented on my last video where I was doing the Christmas gift card giveaway. And that's actually what inspired this video today, because one of the commenters, and in fact the person that won, had asked what is the difference between a money market and a CD. Now here's the thing. Money markets and CDs are both kind of good tools in your personal finance arsenal when you do not want to flat out invest the funds, right? When you invest in Wealthfront like I do, or if you invest in individual stocks or mutual funds or ETFs, all of those have the ability to actually lose funds because they have some sort of risk exposure involved. Now, money markets and CDs, on the other hand, they essentially have no risk whatsoever. Now the downside is that because there's not a whole lot of risk involved and you are guaranteed to earn a certain interest rate, the interest rates also aren't very high either. So let's kind of start off with money markets. What are they? And to simply state it, they're really just a beefier form of a savings account. If you look at your financial institution, they have their basic savings account more than likely, and they also have a money market option as well. The savings account doesn't have any balance requirement on it. You may be able to just keep, $20 in that savings account and it's fine. And the interest rate on it is probably pretty low as well. On the money market, on the other hand, the interest rate should be a little bit higher, but it also comes with the requirement of keeping a certain dollar amount in that money market. At my credit union, you can keep nothing in your savings account and it's fine. On the money market, you have to keep $2,500 in that account or else there's a penalty. Another thing to keep in mind is that money markets have the advantage of being able to deposit whenever you want and withdraw whenever you want without any penalty whatsoever. You would say that these are liquid assets, right? They have the ability to be moved and transferred whenever you want, no problems whatsoever. So money markets are really good for those who, they've built up a savings account. They've gone to that next level. They're looking for a money market to earn higher dividend rates, but they're not quite ready to put it long-term into a CD or invest. So money markets, they're really just a somewhat of an advanced form of a savings account where you're more than likely going to have to keep a certain dollar amount in there, but because of that, you will earn a higher interest rate. Now let's talk about CDs, which stand for certificates of deposit, right? They're not the CDs that we all grew up with in the 80s and 90s, right? If you really think about it, it is a certificate stating that you are going to deposit a certain amount of funds for a certain period of time. Now I know that kind of sounds like a whole lot, but it's really, really simple. So let's say, you've got $5,000, you want to earn a higher interest rate than your savings account, maybe even a money market, but again, you're not quite ready to invest the funds. CDs are something that you could look for because they're going to give you a higher rate than your savings account. They're going to give you a higher rate than your money market accounts. The downside is, though, that when you open up a CD, it's not liquid assets like a savings account or a money market. You can't just put money in whenever you want. You can't take money out whenever you want. In fact, if you open up a CD for 4 years, if you take the money out before that 4 years is up, you're going to have to pay a penalty with the financial institution to do that. So CDs are a little bit more of a tricky situation because who knows what's going to happen in life. You may think, yeah, I want to get a 5-year CD because that's the highest interest rate that I can get on them. Who knows what could happen in 5 years? Maybe you need that for a down payment on a house. Maybe you're going to use it for school expenses. Maybe you're going to use it because you've got a new kid coming up. Whatever the reason may be, CDs, you have to really, really gauge, am I going to need these funds in the future? Now going back to the term length part of CDs, there's going to be different time frames. Not everyone has to do a 5-year CD. Some institutions will offer you like a 3-month CD, and the interest rate on that is probably not going to be too spectacular, but whatever, they're out there. So you could invest, a 3-month CD and the interest rate's going to be about here. You could invest in a 1-year CD and the interest rate will be here. A 2-year will be here, and a 5-year will be way up here. So there's different term lengths for everybody, right? The point is you need to do what makes sense for you. Now going back to what I was saying earlier about the accessibility of a CD. You know, a money market, whenever you want to add money to a money market, it's no problem. You can add money whenever you want. A CD, on the other hand, like I said, it's locked in there for that term length. So if you open up a CD for $5,000 and 6 months later you say, you know what, I want to contribute another $2,000 on there, you know, you cannot do that. You cannot just add an extra $2,000. You would have to open up another CD for a different term length or the same term length. Really, that's, again, up to you. The main point that I'm trying to say is that you cannot access these funds from a deposit standpoint or a withdrawal standpoint, right? So CDs, they're a little bit more rigid compared to your money markets and your savings accounts. So that's pretty much it, guys. Money markets and CDs, there's nothing very complicated about them. They're both really, really good tools to utilize if you're in a position to do so. You know, I would say money markets are a great way to start off because you can deposit whenever you want, you can withdraw whenever you want, and you can have a higher interest rate than your basic savings account. You know, over maybe a year or two, you know, if you find out that, you know, I really don't need these funds and I feel a little bit more comfortable tying these up, maybe consider a CD. And then after that, if you're fine with everything, maybe really start looking to invest your funds because you're more than likely going to have a greater exposure to both higher interest rates, some tax benefits as well. There's a lot of good things that come from all of these financial tools, and we just want to make sure that we do what is best for us. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment below if you've got a CD or a money market and you're with an institution that offers you really good rates or good services, because you never know who's watching this. They may live in your state, your city, and they may need some help as well. So guys, as always, let's grow this community. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Hey guys, thanks again for watching this video. I hope you learned something new from it and you were able to strengthen your financial position. I'm going to keep coming out with more videos, so please stay tuned, but go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and have a good day.